Hey everybody, I'm Cinnamon Cooney, your art Sherpa, and today I'm so excited to show you how to paint a baby giraffe. Who isn't excited about baby giraffes right now? I don't know. I don't know who isn't, because it is so adorable. They're the ball of cuteness, and I want to show you how you can paint the ball of cuteness on your canvas. So get your paint, get your brushes, come back and meet me at the easel right now. We're going to get started. So let's look at these really easy materials we're going to use to do this adorable giraffe. I have a 9x12 canvas board that is pre-gessoed black. You can either paint this black with paint or use black gesso, or you can get these already like this at the store ready to paint. Any of that is up to you. I have yellow ochre, burnt sienna, cad red light, cad yellow medium, titanium white, and a little more of the black gesso that I use to paint my canvas black with. But you can use Mars black, that's just fine. Let's sketch in the giraffe. So we have our canvas here. I'm going to come to the top about 4 fingers over. I'm going to make a little line. And I'm going to sketch in this adorable little forehead. I'm going to make sure it's round. I want a round little forehead. I'm going to give us this great, giraffes have these beautiful big eyes. So I want to make sure that I bump out for that. Then we got to do the nose. And in giraffe world, I think it's all about the adorable nose. Did you think this baby had the cutest nose you ever saw? I think that she did. Well, I don't know she. That hasn't been announced. I'm making assumptions here that I should not do on the internet. See how I've bumped up a little nostril, curved in like a little crater, coming down. Let's make a little delicate lip. I think this is a fun bit. I'm going to curve back a little lip here. And do a little bitty mouth that's going to eat all kinds of yummy things with a purple tongue. And another little lower lip, little jaw. And let's come back. Long, 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 long face, right? Beautiful, deep little sweet jawline. Right? And then we're going to have the best neck in the animal kingdom coming off here. And a little bit more of the best neck in the animal kingdom coming off here. And I'm going to even let there be a little bit of that softness at this neck. Just going to put that there. Best neck in the animal kingdom. Right? Now I can imply some of the ear coming off canvas here, which is sort of exciting. It says there's more story that we can't see. And I'm going to come up here, curving this over. And let's tell some of this ear story over here, peeking out from behind her ear. There's some more ear story. And one of the things that I really am going to want to do is we're going to, there's this incredible, cute, flowy bit. Now, this eye here, let's put this beautiful eye in. So if I make a line right across, that lets me know that the eye I'm going to be talking about should be right about there. I'm going to make a great little lid. We're definitely working some lashes. The cuteness of this is for sure. You know what I mean? They should absolutely right now be like, this giraffe is all about lashes. Then the cutest little nostril right here is all smudgy. You just know if you touched it, it would be so soft. It'd be so soft and smudgy. And it's important to think about these things when you're painting, because it helps you realize, like, how would that be? What would that be like? Just wonderful. So once you have that blocked in, right, one other thing that you can do is talk a little bit while you have this of the pattern, the giraffe-y pattern. So I'm going to make this nice little shape there. Just see that I have a feeling for it. I think I do. So I think, you know, definitely. A little lighter here, here. Ooh, it's just talk about it barely there. I know when I get here, I'm going to be just barely talking about that. See that giraffiness, right? This is, believe it or not, right through here, kind of going to be brown. And then there's going to be some more giraffiness right here at the neck. Giraffe up these little patches. This is supposed to confuse lions and predators. I don't think they're that confused by this. I think they're just like, that animal is big and will get me. I think that's what they're actually thinking. All right, more little giraffe patterns I'm paying attention to. See how I'm making these like not perfectly even shapes? I'm going to peek a little shape here. And then we should definitely peek some up from the bottom, and that's going to be just fantastic. Another thing I'm going to talk about here is the deep shadow in the ear. All right, we want a deep shadow in these ears that hear all. And then right here, I know I'm going to want to make sure I've got lashes. Ah, it's already fantastic. We're ready to paint in. Let's get a brush. I'm going to take, this is a number 8 bright. You can always find the numbers right here in the type of brush right there. I'm going to dip this in water and drag off the extra because this is acrylic. I'm going to be doing a lot of dry brushing. I don't want too much moisture in there. I'm going to pull out just a smidge of my yellow ochre. See that? In there, you're making just almost like a, think about parchment paper. That's really almost the color that we're looking for. And we're going to very lightly just dry brush. Just dry brush. Dry brushing is a soft technique. And you don't put a lot of pressure when you're doing it. It's a lot of fun in art. It's one of my favorites. It's super expressive and allows you to talk about something in a very loose way. I'm going to be incredibly light here because I want to leave this dark color almost like it's a shadow. I'm going to get a little more of my way here. I'm carefully going around my patterns that I drew in. I love doing this type of painting on a black canvas because it's so easy. And hopefully you're like, this is easy. I'm just doing it. If you're real new to painting, don't be critical of yourself because you're probably doing better than you know if you're following along. See how much of the canvas here is showing through each brush stroke? I want that. That's the way I want it to be. So that's what makes dry brushing kind of fun. I've got some more of this color. Comes along here. I might lose some of my dark patches as I'm putting this in. I'm going to put a little of this on the top of the little lip coming around. Just a little bit. Very abstract, very loose. Come around. If you lose your dots, don't worry, you can come back and put them back. You're thinking about them now, and that's the important thing. Light. Everything. You know, when you're painting this, what you could think about is how lightly would you paint and touch the baby giraffe? Would you touch the baby giraffe really lightly? I would touch the baby giraffe really lightly. Definitely you're going to want some of this up top here. Up top here a little bit, this light color. And I see some at the top of the ear. And a little bit right here, huh? Comes down the neck. Isn't that fun? And look softly here. See how I'm just dusting it? This is how I'm actually, it's almost like a pencil sketch, and I'm just making values with this color. A little more of your gold and your white. Come up here, over here, maybe to the top of this eye. Just lightly paint this in. A little bit here. And then I think it'd be fun to put some right here on the ear. A little bit there. Can I see a spot? Maybe a little bit at the nose. Top of this nose. Smidge there. Look around. You're looking. I'm going to put a little bit. Look at this stroke. I go stroke, pull down. A little bit of fur. I love this type of painting. It's super fun. I'm so excited about this baby giraffe. Now I'm going to get some more of my yellow ochre. right? Get some more there. And I'm going to come here and I'm going to just paint a line. So there's these beautiful wrinkles around the eyes that they should be just enchanting you. Take a little bit right there. Oh, it's nice gold. It's fun, isn't it? Just piecing this baby in. I'm going to just maybe under here. And this is just about sketching and being relaxed about it. Very loose. This is how we're going to capture the gentleness of this animal. Oh, I need some more gold. I'm going to just make some more of these wonderful expression lines. And then maybe just lightly dusting this. A little bit of that there. A little bit around the nose here. Just some bits, right? It's just amazing how she starts to come together. Or he, I just don't know why I'm making that assumption. Later, the internet is going to tell me if I'm right or wrong. Loving this. I'm loving this. Loving this so much. Let's come here. Right here with this. And all around. Right here. Kind of in a radial. See, I'm kind of just stroking around. Pull up the air. Already, this is just much more of a giraffe than you knew you were going to have. But more fun is to be had. I'm going to take a little of my burnt sienna over to my yellow here. And I'm going to, in my patches, add that yellow and brown. They're going to come together real fast. Let's bring that around here. Super easy, super fun, really cute. Super easy, super fun, really cute. All right, just doing this as fast as we can, but having fun. Letting all this canvas show through, and you can see that it gives us this extra feeling about things, right? Maybe there's a little patch right there. Under the eye. Let's add some right here, and some right here. There's another little patch. We're just creating these little let's put some of these right here. I see kind of a light one back there, so I'm going to add it. I want to put just a little of this lightly up here. See, I'm just dry brushing. It's just layers of dry brushing. And I'm going to come down the face because I noticed this baby had a lot of actual red kind of in the face. And so I want to make sure that I capture that coloring because I think that's going to be important. Maybe a little bit down the front of the nose. Top of the lip here. Just coming together. Right here. Oh, I got a lot of gold on there. Let's go back and get some more brown. That happens. There we go. And right here. Now I can take this and rinse this out. And I'm going to add a little black to my brown. And right between the nose here, gonna really, I want this darker, darker, darker. A little bit right there. And then inside. Come right under the lip here. Right here above the eye. Some behind. It's just starting to piece together. Come behind here. This black. And then we'll just add a little bit between the eyes. And we're going to just dry brush some of this down the front of the nose, but not much. Just creating these nice layers. Some in the patches. We're almost done. I'm going to get some more of my dark color here and make sure that I've really defined in my eyes and come in and be like, oh my goodness. Just making sure that I've thought about this space. Let's make sure that we have some. Look at that. That is just perfect. Now, so we've got these beautiful little bits flowing off. Rinse out my brush. And the way that I'm going to talk about them, the way I felt about them, is I might actually do some crazy color surprise stuff here. So I'm going to take my brown and a little bit of my cad red together. And I'm going to talk about that little bit right there. The fluffies. It's right up top. There's fluffies. I'm going to grab some of this black and come even back here and make sure that I've got some of that. And you can even take that down. Maybe even, there's some of my red. See, it's a big color. Now, you've got this color surprise. So you can go ahead and add a little bit of that excitement to the forehead there. Right back into the brown. A little bit in some of the patches along the ear. I like to just take this around some. And that's what makes it seem very exciting and modern. And even though you might be very new at painting, people will respond. Let's do a cool trick here. I'll show you a cool trick. Come on the outside of the nose with that. Just a little bit. Look at that energy. Now the next fun one we're going to do is I'm going to take a little of this red and a little of my yellow. You don't need to put out as much paint as I have. This is a very exciting color. Look at that, just a little bit. Don't go crazy. I have to put out a lot so you guys see stuff, but look at that. And then maybe a little bit around. Back here. See how we do? Talking about what's important, using little bits of color. Can help us tell a story. There we go. Look at that. So now we have these adorable features, all nice and loosely expressed. You can even come back with a little black. Look at that. Now let's do these eyes. Let's mean it in these eyes, right? Okay. Get a little of your brown and a little of your yellow. Not much. You don't want it to be much lighter. Put this in the corner right here. Okay, you're going to come, I just wiped off my brush, you can come with the black. Yeah, I'm going to come right under this eye a little bit, almost with an eyeliner. Now, I'm going to make a soft reflection. I'm going to take a little of my black and my brown and my white. I need it to be dark, but lighter than the eye, and I'm going to come back here. All right. Soft reflections. Then let's get our detail brushes. I'm going to get this detail. This is a #1 monogram. These are monogram liners. It's #1. Any small detail will work. And up top, bring out some little soft white eyelashes. Just soft little white eyelashes. If you lose your line, you can always come back with a little of your black and put it back. Now I'm going to take out this interesting little bit I had here. Just out a little bit, because we're going to do something different. Rinse out your brush. I'm going to use white to express, interestingly, what would feel like a black lash. So that I have nice contrast in my space. See that? Little white here. And then underneath, you can also put a little bit. And it's okay to exaggerate these some. And literally, that is how you do this wonderful pop art baby giraffe. So I had a lot of fun painting this with you, and I hope you had fun painting this to celebrate the amazing birth of this adorable little ball of cuteness. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Use art to celebrate the moments in your lives, and I want to see you at the easel really soon.